pick up these 5.3s and these 4L60s. Junk Builders budget build off is coming to Jacksonville. We're gonna see how we end up. We got a little rule set we gotta abide by. We got a $4,000 max budget. They've got to have an LS engine in them, LS based, 485360. If you can somehow squeeze it into your budget of $4,000, put an LS7 in it. I don't care as long as it's an LS motor. Me and Mark Cronin both have short bed C10s. I got an 83 model. I don't know what year his is, but very close to mine. His is a step side with flames on the door. Mine's just a fleet side. We're gonna do this build off. I think today is August 19th. And we're gonna be ready to race / daily drive by October 1st. That is the goal. I'm gonna have to try to work in a tune for each truck in between that time, and I know our tuner at work is busy as all hell, but we're gonna see if we can't make it happen. I think both the motors are most likely gonna be pretty stock. I know I'm not gonna pull the heads off. I've got a camshaft I can put in mine, but by the time I factor in the head gaskets, the new bolts, everything into that for the cam swap, I think I'm going to be a little bit over budget if I do that. So I've got a nitrous bottle and I've got a couple of nitrous solenoids, and I think I'm probably going to do a 150 shot on an otherwise stock motor. I'll come off the line on the drag strip and whack it, see what happens. If she holds together, it ought to be a decent pass. I'm not expecting nothing fast, maybe mid to high 13-second trucks, but we also threw around the idea of after the race driving these things all the way to California. So that'd be cool. I don't know if that's really all that realistic, but we'll get to that point after the race. We'll see if we want to do something like that. We'll see how much attention we get, see what the people's opinion of it, of the whole build is. I think it'll be pretty cool. But I'm headed right now to go pick up these motors. Stay tuned. I'll bring y'all back as soon as I'm there picking them up. All right, guys, I'm at the junkyard and we are about to load up these motors. Back the truck over where it needs to go. Get them loaded up, and I'll take y'all with me and we'll see what we got. We got pretty decent deals on the motor and the transmissions. Give $600 for motor and trans. I think that's a decent deal. We already ordered our harnesses. We got some cheapy ones off the internet because budget build. I think it's gonna be a good event. It's gonna be a fun build. It's gonna be a quick build. We only got 1 month, but I think Mark Cronin's probably gonna beat me to having his run because he works for himself. But I know I'm gonna beat him down the drag strip, so that's what matters. There's one motor. There's the other one. There's one of the transmissions. There's the other transmission. It's gonna be a good time, folks. All right, y'all, I'm gonna cut to a time lapse of us loading these motors up because it's a little boring. So here we go. picked up both 5.3s and both 4L60s, and I got pleasantly surprised because one of my 5.3s that I got for $300 is aluminum. So Mark and I are going to do a coin toss tonight, see who gets which motor. Now the bad news is one of the aluminum motor has got a broken intake manifold, so I'm going to have to source out one of those. But other than that, I mean, both the motors are solid. They both ran when they were pulled. They had a bunch of stuff set up on top of the aluminum 5.3, and I think that's what broke the intake manifold. But it ain't nothing that we can't work around. I probably have 5 or 6 of these intake manifolds just laying around from other stuff I've worked on. So it should be a good time. Both the motors look to be in good shape. I need to source a truck oil pan, which I may have one at work, because the aluminum 5.3 I got come out of a GMC Envoy, and it is got the weird Trailblazer SS style oil pan that's got the big old hole through it, and I don't know if it's going to fit in the C10 with the motor mounts that we got. So a couple little things we got to work around, nothing major. Both the motors run. They both got a 30-day warranty if they don't run, but I've done a lot of business with this junkyard before. I've probably, between me and another buddy of mine, we probably bought about 20 LS motors from this junkyard, and we've yet to have a single issue with any of them. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna get these motors on a cherry picker or engine stand once we get them back home tonight. I'm gonna get the pressure washer out and go to cleaning them real well, and we'll see what we end up with. We'll do a damage